Jerrell Gibbs. That's my official government. Most people call me Rel.
Is that your artist name? That's what you go by, Jerrell Gibbs?
I really go by whatever they feeling to call me.
I mean, I call you Rel.
Yeah,
you know
most people call me Rel, so that's good. I've been involved in art for a while. As far as it being something that I was going to focus on doing, I would say about 6-7 months. Prior to the decision of being a freelance full-time artist, I was involved in music. Before that, I was into art, as like a child.
Mm-hmm. So like when you was a kid, you was doing a lot of drawing and shit like that?
Your typical stuff, drawing, what I saw. A lot of sketches, all that. I never went to school or nothing for art. It was just something that I always was interested in. But, the household I grew up in, it wasn't like the thing to do. A lot of people didn't really acknowledge it. And I wasn't getting the acceptance of it that I thought I would. Even though I was dope, you feel me? Like, even though the stuff I was doing, like, they were like, yo, that shit is crazy. I mean, as a child, ain't nobody saying that shit's crazy to you, but that's pretty much what it was. And as I grew older, I was like, I'm just leave it alone, because it wasn't the thing to do. You feel me? Like, I was back on drawing and being into art before the shit was like cool. Like, it was just like, you was weird if you was doing it. You know, like drawing a lot of AI pictures, Allen Iverson.
Kind of like portraits and stuff?
Portraits, cartoon characters. Space Jam was out. I was drawing all those characters. More so cartoons, because that's what I used to watch a lot. So I was drawing a lot of cartoon characters. Not too much of what I was seeing at that time, but just stuff on TV. You gotta be naturally inclined in that area. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have that spark. It gotta be given to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you just learn how to do it, you don't have that vision, in my opinion. That's just how I look at it. Like, you can be taught to do anything, but if you like are given that ability, I feel like you got a vision for it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's rappers out here and it's artists out here. Now, by rappers, I mean it's people that talk street shit. It's hustlers, pretty much, that's just rapping to make money. But you got your artists out there that was given that talent, and they're rapping. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like the same thing in art. Like, it's people out here that can draw, they go to school for it, they learn how to do it, but they don't have that vision. So it's not like, I don't know, I'm not saying it's not real, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's like hearing somebody talk about, like, this is just me, this is my opinion, Gucci Man versus like a Kendrick or a Jay-Z.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
I got you.
And for a lot of people that just get into it without having that vision, it's kind of diluted and watered down. You feel me? I'm trying to stay away from just doing things for money. I'm just trying to be true to my art. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I feel it, yeah, I'll do it, regardless if it's money involved or not. But I don't want to be driven by just finances. You feel me? Like,
so what drives you?
Yo, just hearing dope and seeing dope shit. Like, that's it.
So you like the recognition, like getting the recognition for your work?
Everybody want recognition in some form or fashion. Like, if anybody's saying they don't, they lying to you. Like, if I'm getting recognition, I mean, I do want recognition, but like, I'm not looking for like people to be all on me and shit. Like I don't want all of that unnecessary shit. Just see my work, like it, don't like it, bam. You feel me? Talk about it, critique it, but be, like, critique it in a positive way. Like, just be useful. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sense of this shit. If you don't like it, cool, but have a purpose opinion. This night was to pretty much showcase my art, you know, so it wouldn't be online and all that, so you can see it in person. But the more people I reached out to, I realized it was bigger than me, you know, this whole night, this whole moment. We got a bunch of young African American entrepreneurs in here, all my brothers and sisters, and we're working to, you know, take our crafts and our abilities to the next level. So supporting each other, and being an inspiration to those that want to, you know, take the next step and follow their dreams. So.
All right, so you want to tell me about the shoes, huh?
Yeah, man. These are real wavy, B. That's what I call them.
I gotta get the close-up one here.
Yeah, real wavy.
And you handcrafted them shit, huh?
Yeah, hand painted by myself. The whole thing behind, like, everybody paint on boots and shoes. Everybody do that shit.
Mm-hmm. But my whole reason for doing, you know, putting this on a boot, I was trying to find something that fitted right. The first step to these was finding out what fit the shit right.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? What fit the Tim, what fit the Forces right, what fit, you know, the J's I did, all that. What fit the shoe right. Mm-hmm. Then, you know, I gotta always go back to what I'm passionate about, and I love Japanese work. Anybody know me knows I love Japanese work. Getting a fucking geisha tatted on the leg. Like,
okay.
I got hella. I love Japanese work. I love their tattoos. I love their culture. You feel me? I love the food they eat. Anything Japanese, damn it, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I got the idea from for the waves, the Japanese waves.
Okay.
These are, you know, Japanese waves. You feel me? Line work, you know, all that shit. You feel me? So I like that. So I was like, man, fuck it, why not throw it on the Tim?
Right.
Yeah.
Real wavy.
Yeah, I'm real infatuated with Japanese culture and their food and their work, yo, and just how they live their life. Like they live by morals. You feel me? They got reason for their being.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they passionate about what they do. They know their role and they stick to it. You feel what I'm saying? And they serious about that shit. You feel me? Like everybody got a role and they know what they is and they play that shit to the T.
Also, like, when people see my art, I want them to know what was going on at that moment. Like, even if I'm doing a painting or a sketch of something that was in that time frame, like, or like if I'm just hypothetically speaking, if I'm doing a picture of like Biggie or something, just how I was feeling in that moment, you can get all that. You feel what I'm saying? Like the music I was listening to while I was painting. You feel what I'm saying? The mood I was in, all of that. You should be able to get that from that painting.
Okay.
You feel me?
So, are there any current or contemporary artists that you draw inspiration from, or that you kind of like, you might have took a little from this person or a little from that person? You know what I'm saying?
I take a lot from a lot of artists, actually.
Who's your favorite artist?
I can't say I have a favorite because, well, actually, my favorite of all time is Tupac Shakur.
Okay.
I had to look in the camera on that one, but that's just all around. You know, that's not on, you know, contemporary art or anything of that nature, abstract art, stuff like that. But I can say that Ron Bass is a huge inspiration.
You said Ron Bass?
Yeah.
Okay, Ron Bass.
Yeah, you gotta check him out. He's dope. His work is amazing.
What kind of artist is Ron Bass?
He's on the lines with like a Basquiat.
Kind of like abstract?
Yeah, he's real into abstract. He does a lot of meaningful pieces though. Like when you look at his work, if you really pay attention to it, and actually, I've caught myself doing it. When I see his work, I go online and check shit out. It's always a message behind, like if you put a date in it, you can just Google the dates.
Gotcha.
Like, and it'll something to come up, and I'm like, yo, I know he was talking about that because it's, you know, it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of pieces that has depth to it. I like that. You know, I like stuff that means something. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just watered down, just shit, just here, just to be here. Like, I like stuff with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
I get a lot of inspiration from him. It's a guy named Volker. I know a lot of people don't know him. I don't even know where he's from, but he's of white descent. He does a lot of abstract surrealism. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but you know, I get my stuff from all over the place.
Okay.
I rock with a guy named Rags. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. He's a great artist. Lano, he does amazing work. I rock with Lano because of his color. Choice of color. That's what does it, in my opinion. Like, his choice of color is amazing. It's a few others, I think, but I can't think of them right now. But for the most part, I definitely rock with them too.
Okay.
To piggyback off what Jerrell was saying, we just here as creative minds and you know, showcasing our talents and using our gifts that God has blessed us with to express it in whatever type of fashion and form. With us, we have our own clothing brands called Go So. It's an acronym for Get Out and Stay Out. As you see, Jerrell, he has his talent here, his gifts, his creativity expressed in paintings. So we just here to support him, and he's here to support us. That's why he invited us. So we really do thank him for inviting us here. And my partner, Alan Upshur, he's the actual founder of our company called Go So, Alan Upshur.
So basically, again, Jerrell, man, thanks for the support, man. Thank y'all for letting us come out here, give all glory to God. And just to touch bases on what Go So really means, it means to get out and stay out. You know, our mission statement is to encourage those who are living a lifestyle that was negative or criminal or unhealthy to get out of that way of living and chase your positive dreams. I got this simply because I was that knucklehead. I was that one that was selling drugs. I was the one that was that severe alcoholic, treated women terribly. And ultimately, I ended up going to prison for it. I was facing life in prison over it. And you know, during that time, I ended up getting an 11-year sentence. And that's when I really found myself. I stopped trying to search through other people or other avenues. I had to realize I had to humble myself. And during that time, I really educated myself. I really realized that I was disgusted on how I was living. And during those cold days in Cumberland, Maryland, that's when I found the Go So. And I realized that Go So wasn't just for those who were incarcerated to get out and stay out, but for anyone who whether been an alcoholic, whether you been in an abusive relationship, any situation that you've been in that was negative, you know, I realized it was a universal concept that we needed to all get out and stay out from. And I realized with clothes, it was a constant reminder because we wear clothes every day to get out and stay out. So I've been home now for 8 months, and 1 day is at to the nose. And I've just been pushing this message. I've been in 10 different states, and I've just been spreading because, as you can see, we're in a crisis. We really at war. Right. We really need to stay together. We need to educate ourselves and embrace our own pains. Pain is to educate our youth and educate society.
And I'm kind of mad at myself, yo. You know why? Because I look back, if I really would have really been true to myself, I wouldn't be at this point right now. I'd be somewhere completely different. So that's my fault for not believing in myself and not focusing on what I thought was right. You feel me? Like, I would have been past this shit. I would have been somewhere completely different. That's my fault. But I'm not going to sit here and bitch and whine and complain about it. I'm going to make the shit happen now. Right. Everything that I've done, that I put my hands on and I said I was going to do, I did that shit. I went to Western Tech, yo. That's not a football school. I played football, you feel me? I didn't even make it in a season game, but I actually was on the team. You feel me? I ain't have enough credits to actually play. I was on the team, made the team, ain't had no scholarship, wasn't recruited, none of that shit. But I said I was gonna do it and I did that shit. Right. That's a milestone, nigga. I went to college, none of my, you feel me? My father died when I was 7. My mother ain't go to college, you feel me? She was at the high school, she graduated, bam, boom. None of my family went to college before me. I was the first one. Boom, knocked that out. While I was in school, I realized, man, I don't even want to be here. Like, why am I wasting my time? Because this shit, I know this already. I felt like I was wasting my time and my money. It took me 2.5 years to realize that, though. But once I did realize it, I was like, yo, I could be doing something that I really love, and like we can make money off that. So why am I in school letting them tell me how I should live my life, but they feed in their pockets? You like the money going in their pockets, right, just for them to tell me what I should be doing. Right. But that ain't the life I want to live. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. This when I was rocking with Cashcom, and you know we was doing the music thing. Went that route. Everything was going smooth. You feel what I'm saying? 2 years. We actually
accomplished a lot, yo. Like I can't name on one hand how many artists from Baltimore actually was a part and performed at the A3C Hip Hop Festival in Atlanta.
Right.
Like, I don't know, besides Richie, besides Los, I don't recall. I mean, I know people that was in the DMV,
right?
Like Fat Trell performed this, but that's only 3, including Richie. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we did that. Yo, in 2 years. Like, come on. So everything that I was focused about doing, I did that shit. It might not been to the point where, like, you feel me, like everybody see it. But if you in that culture and you understand what the fuck going on, you like, yo, them niggas making moves.
Right. And
I was doing that, in my opinion, on every level, anything that I was focused on. So I said, you know what? Why not? Actually, my girl, she was wise enough to wake me up one fucking day. She was like, well, you draw so good, why don't you do tattoos? Started doing tattoos. I went to that. Started getting into painting after the tattoos. Boom, now I'm here. Now, I realized if I just sit here and focus on what I need to focus on, it'll take me to another level. Just like everything else did.
We as a people gotta wake the fuck up at some point. And I don't know, I mean, I can't say that I'm gonna be the one to spark it, but I'm a damn sure try in some form of fashion. Like, shit is getting real out here. We getting killed like every day, yo, and it's not a problem to nobody. And we fucking riding over dumb shit. Like, why don't you ride over when your brother killing your man? Like, come on now. Like, that's the thing that, like, I can't wrap my brain around. It's like we just doing shit just to be a part of something. It don't have no meaning. You just doing it just because everybody else doing it. You feel me? Like, I can't rock with that. Like, that's why I'm different, yo. I can't rock with that. If you got a dream, just live that shit out. Like, ride that shit till the wheels fall off. You feel me? Like, don't be scared to put yourself out there and just take over some shit. The exhibit, this is gonna be my first exhibit. It's gonna be a solo joint. I'm gonna have other artists, but you know, I'm the only painter, you know, the sketch and drawing and all that good stuff. But it's pretty much the beginning of a big movement, in my opinion. I'm more focused on the bigger picture than just like individual shit. So it's coming up soon, November 29th. Hope everybody can make it out. But the whole point behind it, at first it was, you know, just about me showing my art, people seeing it, versus like on social media. Like, you can see it in person now. You know what I'm saying? You can see it, you can touch it. But the more I started reaching out to other people, the more I realized, like, it was way bigger than me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, to have everybody that's being a part of it, like, come together for one thing and collaborate, like, it's big. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we all have our place, and we all, you know, the people that's involved, we're all doing something that we love to do. You feel me? So it should be rewarded. People should come out and celebrate that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if we have a dream, why not pursue that shit? You feel me? Like, that's what the whole night is about. People coming out, supporting brothers and sisters, not trying, because we are doing it. We celebrating, working towards our dream. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what the whole night is. Once again, I want y'all to understand the significance of the whole night. Like, everybody that I'm teamed up with and that I'm doing work with is an artist in their own form. We got Sterling right here on the keyboards and the piano. If you ever need him for any type of piano, he will kill it. She has a beautiful voice, as you can see. Beautiful. Brother right here is amazing with the, you know, with the camera photography. The truth. That's a Charlie Brown man right there. Quentin right here is an amazing poet. Amazing.
When the spirit's trapped between the truth and the soul, it tries to escape by any means necessary. So that means that behind the skin, there's a war going on. And which side will win Will I turn little pussy or will I turn to a bold Black Panther, staring fear in the eyes, speaking life into death? I mean, going Super Saiyan. Because none of us are human. We're poets, filling the world with energy, golden energy. Because power is not measured in monetary wealth, but in spiritual fortitude, emotional reckoning, verbal Robin Hooding. Taking from the rich and giving to the poor. Spitting vocabulary that suppresses Little John conundrum! What? A puzzle. Oh, okay. Turn down for what? For I break knobs, I explode loud and my voice explodes louder than a bomb, so let me save the world from destruction.
You are not a number. You feel me?
Yeah, you see the detail. You feel me?
Nice slow rolls. You feel me? No typical shit. This is still in progress. This is.
That's some unfinished right there.
This is Belly right here. If y'all never seen Belly, watch it. You don't know what it is. If you never seen it, watch it.
Yeah,
you don't know what
you
it is.
already know this one.
It's my man Ali knocking out what's his name? I ain't even finished Ali Eyes yet, but that's
Is it
it's start with an L.
listening?
Yeah.
Sonny
That's
listening.
knocking out Sonny. That's my boy right here, motherfucking Jimi Hendrix.
That shit right here look like it took hella time.
2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
Did you go straight in on it?
Nah. This is 2 days. Like 2 days to me is like maybe like 8-9 hours, just because when I get off work, I'm entertaining my daughter, so I really only got like 4 hours to like really focusing on some painting shit before it's time to go just get some good rest for tomorrow. So like 2 days equals like 8 hours to me.
Gotcha.
So like 8 hours.
Now is that going to be at the exhibit? Right?
Yeah, that's gonna be that. I really don't want that. Just want to go there. It's a little inspiration and joy piece out there for real, nothing heavy. And this is some different shit. That's some realism, like I can't think of it. What they call it. When I think of it, I'll let you know. I forgot what they call it, but there's an actual name for that type of painting.
Is that your first one like that?
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah, that's my first one.
I dig it.
This shit I did one day. I thought this was cool. I seen something like it.
So
I
what
thought
was,
this like really embodied the whole aspect of jazz.
yeah, I was
like
about to
some
say
real
what was
soulful
the inspiration of that shit.
Yeah, like the blue background with it. That shit just, if you fuck with jazz music, you understand that shit.
Right.
This is just some abstract shit. And then, this is some Google inspired shit. This is my first real like crazy over the top abstract piece that I did.
Oh, that's a 2-part right
Yeah,
here?
you put, that's gonna be like sold together. I was actually inspired to do this one too. I seen that a lot everywhere. The dude playing shit. I thought that was dope.
Right.
And that's the little Japanese wave pattern joint I got.
Nice.
This shit cool too. Just a little chick. Like voluptuousness.
Right.
Alright, we have our first painting sold.
I tried to tell you, yo.
That's my brother-in-law, y'all. That's my brother-in-law.
Somebody else, I think, interested in that one, but let's see.
Okay, we have the second painting sold to Miss Sade.
If if you wanna purchase the painting, you can wait to the end, or if you're gonna leave before it's over, just let somebody know if it's something that you want. I appreciate everybody that supports the whole situation.
With a swipe machine.
It's gonna be a weird question, but what kind of piece do you want to do that you haven't done yet? Oh, I know what I meant to ask you after that too.
I want to do a body painting.
Like
Like a female body painting.
like they sitting there and you gotta
Like
do
they
it.
standing up, like, and I'm like painting on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. Yeah.
It's different.
Yo, I'm like, yo. No, it's not. Actually, it's really not.
No, I get you. I never would have thought. Like,
Oh yeah, that came out of nowhere. Left field. Our sisters, yo, they get talked about so bad. They get dogged. You feel what I'm saying? All that shit. But I think, and with that comes like them being so hard. You feel what I'm saying? Like so many layers to them that you can't even break down sometimes, yo. Just because of the shit they go through.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Just because of the shit that we've been through as a people. It still runs through our blood, yo. Slavery and all that shit. I don't mean to get all deep on y'all, but I'm just being me. You feel me? Like, I want them to feel appreciated for what they have and what they are. So I'm real into like, like women embracing their bodies, no matter what their size is, yo. None of that shit matter. You feel what I'm saying? It's gravity, yo. That's it. It's just gravity. Yeah, it's just gravity. So I want them to be in tune with themselves. So I like a lot of like body paintings. Not like okay, I want to do a live painting on a female body, but I like body paintings as well. You feel me? Like I do a lot of female bodies. You feel me? I like that shit. Just to like show different sizes. You feel me? To show you that it's different shit out here. Like every female ain't skinny.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, the usual model, the typical model on TV is like this big, and all our girls is like this big.
Right.
You feel me? Like they this thick compared to one. It's like, I got so much shit to just get out my chest. Yo, I got so much shit going through my head at one time. It's like I be forgetting shit that's really like some significant shit, and I forget it, like because I got so much shit going through my head, yo. So much.
It's a gift and a curse, man.
It is. It really is. Fucking head be hurting sometimes.
Bro.
That was some good grass too.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, it was cool.
Shout out. I don't know. But so what's up with the tattoos and shit, man?
The tattoo's still going strong.
How long you been tattooing and shit?
Only been tattooing for like 6 months, I think. Like 6 months. I'm still a rookie in the game when it comes to that. And I'm still a rookie in the game when it comes to like being serious and professional with my art too. Even though I started when I was young, but you know, like I said, I stopped, and throughout like middle school and high school, I wasn't doing that shit. It wasn't cool. Like I was playing sports and shit because, you know, that's what everybody related to. Yeah. And I was good at that shit, but it still ain't the same thing as like when I'm painting, yo. Like I can't get that same feeling. I don't, yo. Like that shit take you to like my mind is gone, like for real. I don't. If you ain't never experienced, I can't even really explain it. You feel? Not to you. I'm just saying, you know, to everybody else.
Take me through your process when you just starting like a new project, something like that.
I usually start off with like a book for real, or I go online and like check shit out. Just looking for stuff that's gonna get me inspired to go home and be like, yo, I'm ready. You feel me? Like I'm ready to do this shit. I like to get in that mode to where I'm like, I'm ready to just fucking work on fucking art like all night. Yeah. You feel me? Then and go to work like an hour after I'm done. You feel me? Like that's the mood I like to be in. So I just go look for different shit.
So you like you say you listen to music?
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the music?
Listen to a lot of music.
Do you gotta have like a certain ambiance going on? Like you gotta have the lights a certain way, or? Cause
Nah.
I've never drawn a picture, made a painting, or nothing. Cause I don't know. You feel me?
Nah, I don't need none of that because of the simple fact I got a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I got a child, so that entails my attention to sometimes be with her while I'm doing it, and sometimes I don't have to, you know, cause she's not there. So if you got kids, it ain't no such thing. So I've been blessed to be able to experience that. So now I feel like I can be anywhere in any type of situation and get what I gotta get done just because I got a child.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's no turn off for her. You feel me? Like, if I'm painting, she don't care. She want to play.
Right.
So I gotta entertain her and still focus on this.
Have you ever made any pieces especially for her?
We've done pieces together.
Together?
I haven't done one just for her yet. I'm working on that, but we've done a couple.
Now, when you say together, like, are these official pieces now, or are these just like throwaways?
No, they strictly pieces for us.
Okay.
Like, can't nobody get them. If I die tomorrow, can't nobody touch them. Like, that's
So
just
you
us.
definitely
That's how
have some exclusive work, man.
Yeah, and it's just for us.
All right, so you at the point you're at now. So is this what you want to do? Like,
This is my life. I live for this shit. I wake up, yo. You know what I'm doing on Thanksgiving? Finishing my Biggie portrait. That's it. I mean, I'm gonna eat, but that's my day. Like, I'm excited about that, yo. Like, I wake up to do this shit. I don't need nobody to tell me, yo, that's good. Like, even if it ain't, I don't care. It feel good painting that shit. You
Right.
feel me? Like, I got that off my chest. Now I can move on to the next one.